Pidgeot, the first bird Pokemon that we, the players, see as the first encounter on our Pokemon journey. This was the best Gen 1 Pokemon, and no, we're not talking about this thing, that carried us through trials and tribulations for us to become the champions of the Kanto region. Now, it has a whole new upgrade that was introduced in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, making it the strongest bird Pokemon in Pokemon history. With the release of its Mega, it received an amazing buff to its special attack and speed, making it extremely feared upon release. Also, it gained one of the most broken abilities in Pokemon history, No Guard. This ability allows Pokemon to always land a move, regardless of its accuracy, buffed or debuffed. That gives it the ability to use strong moves like these without fail: Hurricane, Heat Wave, or even Flinch Hack's Air Slash. With this amazing Pokemon, I have set a whole new team for it to support. Pokemon like Meowscarada, an extremely fast Pokemon that can change typings due to its ability Protein, and can do an insane amount of damage to Tailwind setters and dragons with Triple Axle. Also, U-turn to get out of situations, its signature move Flower Trick for the guaranteed crit on Pokemon, and finally, which is a bit controversial, Trick Room to negate other Trick Room users. Next, Florges, a support Pokemon that has a certain ability that can give its held item to another Pokemon that has consumed its item, and the item I gave it was Leftovers. That gives the chance to increase survivability to my Pokemon with berries. It also has Pollen Puff to not only heal my Pokemon if necessary, but to do a good amount of damage. The rest of the moves are Moonblast, Synthesis, and Protect. The last Pokemon I'm going to introduce is Aegislash. This Pokemon is mainly here to deal damage to Fairy type or Dark type Pokemon. Nothing more to it. The rest of the Pokemon are Milotic and Garchomp. These two have different builds to them, and I'll explain why on my live commentary. Okay, with the introductions done, my name is KJR Nation. Leave a like, subscribe, and let's get on with the first battle. Okay, here's the first match. We see a potential Trick Room or Tailwind team with the Perish Trap Mega Gengar or Mega Tyranitar. So with that said, Meowscarada will come in just in case they start off with Fergraph or Talonflame. Second will be Garchomp as our strong setter, followed by the best bird and Aegislash. They started off with Talonflame and Gengar, so they're most likely going to start with Tailwind. So the best option for me is to go Triple Axle on the Talonflame and Swords Dance on the Garchomp. Mega Gengar is now in play, and of course, we see a Tailwind. Sludge Bomb is revealed, taking my Pokemon down to a sash. Now it's time for Triple Axle. If I get a crit, then the Talonflame will go down, but I didn't get it, so I get to live another day. Swords Dance has been active on my Garchomp, and now it's the scariest on the field. So, unfortunately, Meowscarada will be going down due to it getting outsped by both Pokemon, and Shadow Ball does about over half to my max HP Garchomp. Earthquake of course takes out the Gengar, and now we both have one Pokemon down. Aegislash and Tyranitar takes the field. Now what's stopping me from using Sacred Sword, taking out the Tyranitar? Well, it might have a Chople Berry, I believe. Though, unless my Quick Claw pops, I won't be too much in danger. Using Protect on Cynthia, we see a Flare Blitz on the Talonflame, doing insane damage to Aegislash. Taking itself out, Ice Fang was revealed from the Tyranitar. I decided to go for the Iron Head play, and it did a good amount of damage. Their last Pokemon is Sneasler. Garchomp is in a bit of a bind. Though, I'm playing safe on Aegislash and King Shielding, and decided to risk a double Protect on Garchomp. Protect on Sneasler for some reason, and we gained the double Protect. King Shield is also in play, and Ice Fang was protected. We are now free from Tailwind. Since Sneasler can't touch Aegislash, we can easily go after the Tyranitar. We haven't seen the best bird, so here it is. Sacred Sword takes out Tyranitar. Crazy, because it didn't have a Chople, and there goes match 1. Okay, so we have a Trick Room team. Now, we can actually start with Showtime the Masquerada, and maybe Milotic, because they do have an Incineroar. But knowing them, they might turn one go for Girafarig and Crabominable. Ooh, Charizard might be a problem. I think we should go with Cynthia, the Garchomp. So Showtime and Cynthia with Pidgeot and you, because I'm kind of scared of that other Pokemon, that Slowbro. Slowbro's kind of scary. Okay, Okay, Slowbro and Farigiraf. Interesting. Okay, so we already know they're gonna go straight for a Trick Room. So this is the play. We're going to go for a Trick Room as well, and we're gonna go for a Swords Dance into an Earthquake, doing an insane amount of damage. We're going to U-turn out for the Farigiraf, doing about 40% of damage, and then of course we're gonna finish it off. We have Choice Scarf. The only problem is Slowbro. If Slowbro lands, so Swords Dance comes out force. Whoa. You're faster? Oh, because I think I'm priority -7. That's probably why. So my Trick Room comes out. Yes, Psychic type. There we go. And then his Trick Room comes out. Ah, you see, I'm priority -7. That's why. So now I could go straight into U-turn into Farigiraf and then go for an Earthquake, going out to Pidgeot. And Slowbro should be dead, or it might have a Focus Sash, but both Pokemon technically should be dead. The only thing is, oh, it did not pop. Yep, U-turn, doing about 68%. That's perfectly fine. And then we could go straight into the best bird, Pidgeot. Earthquake is in play, doesn't affect. How much damage? Oh, Farigiraf does live. Interesting, Farigiraf does live. Does Farigiraf go back into the Trick Room? It does. That's an interesting thing to do. I'm not gonna go lie to you. Why would it do that? Who knows? But Crabominable will be in play, but that's not too much of a disadvantage because it has to choose, will it go after Pidgeot or will it go after my Garchomp? So I'm going to go Protect on the Garchomp, and then I'm going to go for a Heat Wave, taking out the Farigiraf and doing a good amount of damage, hopefully a burn on the thingy. But if it, let's say if it goes for an Ice Hammer on the Pidgeot, then the Crabominable would have died. I probably should have let go. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. I'm so stupid. I should have let go to Garchomp. I definitely 100% should. It's going to go after the Pidgeot. Garchomp goes for Protect. It's going to go after the Pidgeot. I know it's going to. It's not going to go for... Oh, okay, so he did use his brain. So I did outsmart him. I just assumed, no joke, it was not going after the Pidgeot. I thought he was going to go straight for it due to the fact that I have Hurricane and it might be extremely dangerous. All right, perfect. Now he has to choose which would be the better play. Trying to kill my +2 Garchomp, or, well, depending on his last Pokemon, Incineroar. Okay, so Incineroar is out. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go Protect on you. I'm gonna swap out into my girl. The fact that he went for another Trick Room was pretty interesting. I didn't expect him to actually just fully Protect on my best bird just to see what's going to happen. It's going to use Fake Out, Protect. Nope, got the Fake Out, Protect, and then we got the Ice Hammer. Not going to do a lot of damage. Decent amount of damage, but not that much. And I am indeed, I have a berry on. Let me see. How many turns of Trick Room do we have left? We have 2 more turns of Trick Room. I can keep the best bird, go out into Showtime. Showtime guarantee lives 1, and go for a Protect on the Milotic, meaning there will be 1 turn left. There we go. Showtime is in. Protect. And now he only has 1 turn with Trick Room. Ice Hammer, that's fine. I live. Does he double in on the bird? Did he double in on the bird slot? If he doubled it, oh, Snarl. Great play. So he didn't double in on the bird slot per se, but he kind of did. So I'm going to let Milotic take that -1 because I am competitive, and I'm going to go straight into the bird. The best bird, Pidgeot. I'm going to go for a Protect, and then I'm going to go for a Recover. So I'm going to go for a Protect, go for a Recover, and then that should be game. If Milotic goes down, that's perfectly fine. Hurricane kills the Crabominable, and plus I have Earthquake. So yeah, there's nothing he can do at all. Well, this person, I don't know if he or she, but yeah, you just got outplayed, buddy. I'm not going to lie to you. Protect on the best bird. Do you double in? Drain Punch. Yep, trying to get as much health as you can. I'm not max defense, but I'm pretty high up on defense. Pop my Citrus. I live any move he does. Snarl, that's perfect because you're -1, but you're giving me another boost. So that's not only -1, that's +1 actually. Thank you so much. Competitive. You're not smart. And now we go for a Recover. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. Dimensions have returned back to normal, so we could instantly go for a Hurricane. It might go for Protect, but that's perfectly fine because we still have Garchomp in the back, and then we could go for a Scald. That is perfectly fine. If it goes for that, it gave me the +1 Hurricane. Yep, and you're gone. GG's. 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 It's just too easy. It's just too easy. This team, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's so nice. Get the skull done. Yup. It's not gonna kill, but it does a great damage. So you can use Flare Blitz. Garbage. Oh, you have a Citrus Berry? I don't care. I have Garchomp in the back. What? Snarl? Okay. I would assume a Flare Blitz, but you know what? You do you. You technically are going to live this one, but it's fine. But yes, GG's. The best bird using Hurricane, not gonna do kill due to the fact that he did -1 me in the Cinnamoroar is fake bulky, but we do get the confusion, and now the Scald is gonna take out the Incineroar. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is 3 wins in a row, because I won the first one and I won again and then I won this one. So 3 wins in a row. Let's head on to the next one. Okay, we have a potential, actually I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. It could be Trick Room because of Gardevoir, but we have, I don't know what this is. I actually do not know what this is. So we can start off with Cynthia and Aegislash, just in case it wants to start off with Tinkaton, Gardevoir, Salazzle, or Pangoro. Aegislash is just a huge benefit. Of course, we're gonna have Pidgeot, but I think the last Pokemon, due to Salazzle, it is a huge problem. It's very dangerous, and Tinkaton very dangerous. So Unique can't come on the field right now, unfortunately. With Showtime being beneficial, it would do a lot of damage, plus it's a very fast Pokemon. It could just get in and out, or we could use Majestic, but there's no Pokemon for real debuffs, so I think Showtime might be the wave. Now, this set doesn't have a lot of bulk due to the fact I'm not bringing my 2's bulkiest Pokemon, but we'll see how it goes. We have Salazzle and Tinkaton. Interesting. So it was a good startup. So I'm going to go start up with a Swords Dance. I know they might have Play Rough, but Play Rough cannot one-shot, which is perfectly fine. I'm the slowest on the field. I'm going to go for a Poltergeist on the Salazzle just to get rid of his Focus Sash. I don't believe Salazzle kills from a Flamethrower on Aegislash. I'm pretty sure due to Shield form, I actually do live. I believe I'm max HP, max attack as well. So I should be fine. I think I'm defensive investments. Acid Spray. Interesting. Okay, that's very interesting. Lower the special defense using Swords Dance. No Fake Out. Do we see a Play Rough? Okay, so it's just trying to go in all on Cynthia. We do get the Rough Skin, and then we use this Poltergeist. Let's see. It should have Focus Sash. Oh, Citrus Berry. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Citrus Berry. That's so weird. Now, should I go for a King Shield, or should I just, depending on the Pokemon, Pangoro? Mach Punch should not kill 100%. So we could go for an Earthquake, doing a great amount of damage. I think we should go for a King Shield. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a King Shield. I was thinking about going into the bird, Pidgeot, the best bird, but if Pangoro does go for any type of physical moves on Pidgeot, it would do an insane amount of damage, especially if it was Iron Fist. So I'm trying to just avoid that. All right, Cynthia's use Earthquake. We have Tinkaton down off it, but how much damage will it do to Pangoro? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it makes sense. Wait, does it? Pangoro's not especially defensive, but is it physically defensive? Did he run max? What could he have ran? With a +2, what could he have ran? Yeah. I had a feeling I won, but I'm kind of curious. Hold on, let me go on my Pokemon calculator. So from the Pokemon calculator, right? If we have a +2 due to Sword Stance, Earthquake on a Pangoro with max HP, Bold Nature, minimum 76, maximum 90%. And it wasn't a crit either. So that's... Oh, wait, sorry. I totally forgot about the item with Soft Sand. I totally forgot we had Soft Sand. Adamant Nature, a guarantee kills due to the Soft Sand. I totally forgot about that. But let me see if Bold Nature guarantee kills as well. It does. On a high roll, it kills. On a low roll, it does 92%. So he would have lost, of course, regardless. But yeah, this team has been very fun. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe down below, and have a nice day. Peace.